In this video, I will try to do something crazy. You will see a complete beginner with no money or experience try to make money with Shopify Dropshipping. I have only tried this a little in the past without much success. I have no experience in building a website, and to make things even harder, I will give myself only 5 days to get at least one organic sale. If I fail, I will give my store away to one of the people who comment down below. So we are now at the beginning of 2026, and you might be wondering, why did it take me so long to try this? Well, I have been watching dropshipping since 2020, but the idea of spending a lot of money on Facebook ads and then dealing with problems and bans felt like too much of a headache. But with the rise of TikTok and many YouTubers making it look very easy, I decided to come back and test it for myself. As I said before, this challenge will last only 5 days, and on the first day I will start by going on YouTube and learning how dropshipping works and what I need to get started. After watching a few tutorials, I realized that I cannot start a dropshipping store and sell products online without having a product first. So at this point, I knew that the first step was finding a winning product. At first, I thought finding a winning product would take just a few minutes, but I quickly realized that this step could take hours. This is because most dropshippers don't feel comfortable sharing what products they are selling. But don't worry, in this video I will show you almost everything: the product, the website, and most importantly, the profit. After watching a few tutorials on how to find a winning product, I went back to TikTok and searched for "TikTok made me buy it." At first I thought about selling this product, a small unuseful mini perfume bottle. But the product was missing one of the most important things when choosing a winning product, and that is perceived value. When people see this product, they already know they can buy it from Amazon for just a few dollars, so there is no reason for them to wait days and pay $20 to get it. Even though I really liked this mini perfume bottle, I had to drop it, otherwise this whole challenge would fail. So I went back to TikTok, and after scrolling for a few minutes, I found the product that I really wanted to buy for myself, and the product that solves a problem for many people. I'm pretty sure most of you have seen this product at least once and maybe thought about buying it. I'm talking about a poster corrector. Even though dropshippers have been selling it for years, it still seems to have strong demand on new versions coming out with people continue to buy. The number one thing I don't like when I work for long hours is my bad posture, which can lead to problems like back pain, neck pain, and headaches. So having a posture corrector helps fix a real problem, both for me and for people who will see it. This was the first important thing a winning product must have. Also, the posture corrector is easy to ship and does not break easily. Make sure to look for these things when choosing a product, unless you want to deal with many refunds. I had just a few hours left before the first day ended, and now it was time to build a website that I had absolutely no idea how to build, but as always, YouTube helped me. While I was switching between a few videos, I got an ad from someone claiming that he could build a full Shopify website with his AI tool in less than 10 minutes, completely for free. I thought there must be a catch, but I decided to try it anyway. Luckily, there was no catch. With just a few clicks, I had a brand new store ready in less than 50 minutes for free. As I said from the beginning, I'm not hiding anything. So here you can see the AI generated store. You might need to make a few small changes to make it look more professional, but at least you won't have to pay hundreds of dollars to someone on Fiverr. The most important page where I send my visitors is the product page, which basically shows the product. Since I am a beginner, it's a good idea to go with one product store. Adding the product to my store was very simple. I thought about buying a domain, but even the cheapest one costs a few dollars, and since this was a zero money challenge, I decided to stay with the default Shopify domain. Even though the store was free, I still needed a logo, so I went straight to Canva, picked a free template, changed a few things, and in less than 5 minutes I created a logo for my store. So just a quick recap: we used an AI store builder for free, we kept the default Shopify domain for $0, and we created a logo using Canva for free. Now comes the most important part of this challenge: deciding how I will promote the product. I will not spend any money on TikTok ads, and instead I will rely on TikTok Organic. The TikTok Organic strategy has 3 simple steps. First, you get the product, then you create a few TikTok videos with it, and finally you upload them and hope that some of them go viral and bring you sales. But this whole strategy only works if you put your store links in your TikTok bio, and to do that you need at least 1000 followers. Since this challenge only lasts 5 days, I won't have of time to create a new TikTok account and wait for it to grow, so I decided to use an old TikTok account I already have and change its name. Another problem was that the product would take between 7 to 10 days to arrive, and by that time the challenge would already be over, so I decided to take a few days from TikTok creators who allow reposting and edit them in a way that I don't break any rules. Now it's time to check the results. On the first day I spent most of the time finding the product and building the store, so there was no traffic or sales. On the second day I uploaded 3 TikTok videos. 2 of them where the product was clearly shown performed better than the one where it wasn't. On that day I got 17 visits, a few add to carts but no sales. My plan for this challenge was to upload 3 TikToks per day. On the third day I uploaded 3 more videos, one of them got removed but I still got around 8 sessions and still no sale. On the fourth day I uploaded 3 more TikToks, got a few hundred views and some visits but still no sale. I was starting to feel a bit demotivated, but on the 5th and final day something changed. One of my TikToks started getting a few thousands views, and later that day I finally made my first sale. The order was for $30. I even refreshed the page so you can see that it is real. If you want to increase your chances of making a sale, always include a call to action at the end of your TikTok. In my case, I made sure to tell people that the link to buy the poster corrector was in my TikTok bio. Do not get discouraged if you see many visits but no sales, because in most cases people are just curious about the price but not ready to buy it. At the same time, I need to tell you the truth. Shopify dropshipping is not as easy as many YouTubers make it seem. I was honestly very lucky to make my first sale in just 5 days. There are people who work harder and spend more time on their store and still don't get a sale. If you want to try this, I recommend you start with TikTok organic and later move on TikTok ads. That way you don't risk wasting a lot of money. And for those of you who want to know how I found my first winning product, make sure to check the next video here.